Also, the Stand Up for Women Society has joined the rest of the world for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. The members, led by the international president, Barrister Deborah Ijadele Adetona, said among the association's objectives is fighting against all forms of discrimination and maltreatment against the women folk. She called for stiffer penalties against those who commit such injustice. Clearview's Eunice Ella Eze reports that the group took to the streets of Abuja with placards calling for better life for women and inclusion in good governance.
The 16 days of activism against gender-based violence and the Stand Up for Women Society has joined the bandwagon in calling on leaders at various levels to stand firm to fight violence against women and the girl child. The international president of the SWS, Barrister Ijadele Adetona, who led members of the association across the 36 states and the FCT with international delegates, converged on Abuja for a road walk carrying placards with inscriptions: "Break the bias, support women liberation, no to human trafficking, stop violence against women, no more rape." From the city center to Garaki, the women sang solidarity songs. The international president, Barrister Deborah, through a telephone conversation, advocates for more women in governance, as well as provision of adequate security and implementation of laws that will help fight injustice against women.
Stand Up for Women Society lend a voice and call for the prevention and elimination of violence against women and girls. We recognize that one organization working in isolation cannot achieve much. Thus, we have formed partnership to address gender-based violence in a focused manner. We can say that 20 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, have adopted the Violence Against Persons Prohibition (VAP) Act of 2015 in an effort to provide more protection under the law for women. Thus far, 6 states are awaiting execution assent.
Executive members of Stand Up for Women Society from Borno, Ondo, Osun, and Imo states called for conscious efforts by the federal and state governments to put an end to atrocities and crimes committed against women and the girl child in rural and urban societies.
A lot of potentials that we should be given the rightful position. When you say women, when we are not in policy making, that means nobody is going to represent us to say out our problems. But when we have more women in in elective positions, I think women will sit down and discuss the issues of other fellow women like her. And secondly, I want to talk to the whole world, the men, because it's like the world is masculine, which is very wrong. We are all born together equally. We have all the potential that it takes. Because there is an adage that says, if you train a woman, you train the whole nation. And that is why we are here today in the city of Abuja to tell the whole world. We would have done this at the Legislative House early in the morning, but unfortunately we couldn't. But we are sending out our messages to the whole world to know that women are very, very important, and we are advocate that a woman's right is a woman's right. We give back to children, we take care of them, we take them to school, we educate them, we do everything in the house. But we don't want us to be relegated in the society. Just like what my sister have said, that in the society or among the leaders and among the political groups, they normally relegate us after being appointed. They will leave the women. They will not give us any position. That is the reason why we are saying enough is enough. They should give us a bona fide position in the country.
We are asking for, we want our men to give us our rights as women in Nigeria particularly. And we are here in Abuja. We bombard Abuja in order to let the whole world know that we are here, we are there. Women we are brilliant. Women are wonderful. So we want everybody, all nations, to know that we are on our stand. We are no more in the corner. We are no more in the kitchen.
The group also called on Nigerian women to brace up and face the reality of life by standing up for one another to make the change they desire. The 16 days of activism against gender-based violence began on Saturday, 25th November, and will run through Sunday, 10th December 2023. Clearview News, Eunice Ella Eze reporting for Clearview News Desk.